Hello, I'm Aiden. Welcome back to my channel. Polybridge 2 is so real, and it's so back. I got some helpful homies in the comments. A user named Hells Games shot me a comment kind of about everything I had trouble with last episode, which was very cool to hear. Thank you for doing that. But we got World 2 coming up, and I'm hoping it's pretty freaking epic. Let's go. Alrighty, babies, this is the second world, Glowing Gorge. A level called Unity, which is interesting. 26 grand budget. We have... Oh, I see. Do I see? Maybe. Oh, we have springs. Okay. This is interesting. So we have to get both of these cars onto the same platform to get to the same end goal. Do they go the same speed? Speed is 3 meters a second, 3.5 meters a second. Okay, so we want L tow truck to go first. So that's not ideal. Okay, so if I use the trace tool, these are all things I'm learning from playing the game and from having a lovely watcher's comment. If I do the trace tool and then fill it with ideally road, then it'll like perfectly space it out for me, which is fantastic news. So let's do one thing at a time, I think. We'll make some triangles here. Because the tow truck, I figure, is kind of heavy, but this is kind of a short span, right? So I don't think I need to go crazy with it like that. So tow truck gets over, and then we have to do another span here, like such. And then this one... I'll try the auto triangulate again, which I had trouble with last time, but I got some tips about that, which is fantastic. So we do that. Big triangle, good. Small triangle, sus. Mega sus. Well, something like that, and then we'll do the old-fashioned hidden triangle here, which always makes your bridge stronger. You don't have to take that advice from me. That is advice you can find elsewhere, because as we know, I am not the most trustworthy bridge engineer, but I am doing safety %. Hopefully. Now this is where it gets awkward, because we have to get this guy like here, right? But the tow truck has to go under this construction, right? So I'm thinking, and I could very well be silly, but I'm thinking, what if this just kind of floats, right? If I could just like hold up the bridge with springs. Is that crazy to say? Is that a crazy thing to say? It feels crazy. It feels like it shouldn't work. Right? I don't know. I might be crazy. But then like, okay, here's my thought. So tow truck goes under, and then these are springs, right? So when the tow truck goes under, it'll like maybe push up the bridge some. and then make its way across, and then when this goes over, since it goes a touch slower than the tow truck, maybe it will just kind of fall in line behind it, because the tow truck has to go first. Its flag is in front. Oh, its acceleration is worse, though. Why is its acceleration worse? Now that's troubling. What the fuck, then? Okay, let's just see how this pans out. I am now troubled by what I just learned. Oh, it is a glowing gorge. Oh, the fucking car goes later. It doesn't even matter. That's fine. Okay. Noted. Second bridge, slightly sus. It is important to know we are quite under budget, so that's probably fine, as I can just do one of these. And that bridge is going to be like super duper fine now, which is fantastic. I should have maybe sussed out that the tow truck would go before the second one. But it does look neat. It does look neat. The stress... Yeah, that steel made it super duper easy. Oh! What the fuck? Yo, what? That was fucking cool. Max stress 99%. We're in the top 56% of players, and one of these lovely commenters of mine, I think the name I mentioned earlier, they said like all these super cheap options, there's like ways to break the physics engine in the game, I'm figuring is what's going on, and then people just make like little roads that couldn't exist in real life but can in the game. So they do scan the leaderboards for cheaters. They just don't happen to be cheaters. They just found exploits in the game, from what I'm understanding. So top 56% of players I am happy with. Totally bueno. And this oldie time Model T type car is... I did a wheelie of sorts at the end, so I think that counts for style points. Long drawbridge is the next level. Long drawbridge. So fire truck goes hydraulic, boat, hydraulic, bus. So... a long drawbridge. And we've got these two lovely supports down here, which is fantastic to have. Very epic of you to include that. That looks like the outline of a pirate ship, by the way. That does not look like any kind of, ship that typically sails these days. But what do I know? I know as little about boats as I do about bridges, and I'm just now learning things about bridges. So, drawbridge. We want the bridge to move and come back. We following along at home? That's fantastic. Okay, so if I do this, it is expensive. Wait a minute. I already found out that doing these are stable, almost as stable as the steel, those little double triangle bits, but they are in fact cheaper. So let's run with that. We'll run with that. Copy. Flip horizontal. I fucking idiot. I ain't delete that. That's fine. Easy fix. No problemo. Hold up. Hold up. You kind of want them to be symmetrical, from what I understand. So that can go there. That's good. That's good. And then the middle bit, I'll just make steel for the sake of simplicity. And that should make all of the first bits of road stress resistant, I think. Stress resistant is the way to describe that. And then we'll make a truss here. Make some nice, healthy looking triangles. There. And this will be like the basis of... Oh, is that gonna hold though? There's gonna be a lot of stress coming down these bits. I predict those may not hold. Oh shit, we're gonna have to do a drawbridge too. How would we do that? Now, how would we do that is the question. We could... Oh shit, because we're gonna have to draw like half of the bridge out of the way. That's a yikes, man. That is a yikes. Oh, unless, wait, no, I can, wait. I can split it in the middle and draw both sides out. And I can draw, yeah, I can draw both sides out. How do I pivot them though? Is the question. Do these wooden planks? Yeah. So if I do like a wooden thing, whoops, like here, can I draw the hydraulic? Oh, I can't. It's too short. Oh, that's unfortunate. Now, why is that? Can't you just make a longer hydraulic? Am I silly for thinking you could just make a longer hydraulic? Okay. Forget that idea. That's fine. We'll be fine. If I were to draw these to here, contract, yeah, contract and lift these to there. But then this is gonna have so much stress on it. That's gonna, okay, let's adjust accordingly. And just make that steel, because I think that's gonna be stronger. We can adjust in the future. But, oh yeah, this is this might be sus. It doesn't look strong. I'll tell you that. It doesn't look strong. Question is, I'm way under budget still. No, that wouldn't work. Hold up. My brain was being stupid. Sorry. Forget that. I was thinking if I were to do like a double triangle made out of steel to these points in the middle here, but then I realized these points have to be mobile in order to draw the bridge. I'm gonna run this. I have a weird inkling it's gonna collapse. Yeah. It's just a strange feeling that was gonna collapse. Let's try stealing that, and we'll steal that. And I also have a weird feeling that's not enough as well. What if, wait a minute, why don't I just, in preparation for what may be, no, I don't, okay, so I only have 3 more pieces of steel, right? Because I've used 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, I guess technically 6 once I put that back in. So I only have 2 more pieces of steel. I couldn't do a double triangle on both sides of this drawbridge, which is unfortunate. But here's an idea. Okay, what if I put the wooden idea back into place? Because that's gonna move. The hydraulic is moving on this axis right here, so it's gonna like pull it, and then the weight's gonna be coming down this. So we want that to be nice and stocky. Got some girth to him, really. But I've done this before where I do a triangle like this, and then I can rope to provide support. That's the idea. And it's pricey. Oh, it's too pricey. Oh wait, I'm only $3 over budget. That's an easy fix. Oh wait, no. Math wrong. Math bad. Yeah, that's way more than $3 over budget. That's shit. Okay, fine. Let's do that then. If we do something like that. This is not... I think I used the word cable stay incorrectly last episode. But it's cable stay-ish. Because a cable is staying where it is, and then the bridge is going to move at some point. Does it work? It is much less stressed. Ooh, but it went high. But it went high. That was notable. It went high. So, it comes up. It comes up probably way higher than it needs to. It is a fucking pirate ship. It's a whole pirate ship. They got the skull and crossbones twice. But the ropes come back into, what is that, tension, right? The ropes are tensioning. I guess everything's kind of in tension. No, the triangles are in compression. So it's this healthy mix, and it worked, of tension and compression, making the bridge stable. Top 66% of players. Some people did it for ridiculously cheap, because, cool, you found game exploits. But hey, I'm a bridge novice, and I am having success thus far. So, be jealous, I think, maybe is the point of that. Level 3 on World 2, Lowrider. By the way, just want to say, I love the look of World 2. It is very... there's something about like neon glows or like lava or magma or something. It's just it's fucking cool, man. It's very neat. So we get no hydraulics. But we have the Lowrider here, which is very slow and does not have much horsepower. And seemingly we have to get it up a hill. No, not even a hill. We have to get it up and over a boat. And then down to collect this star here. Which is kind of nutso, I think. So we have to go like that, but then we have to come all the way down. That's crazy. Oh, that's going to be crazy. Yeah, because we have to go over and then so far under that we clip this star here. Now, how's the, in air quotes, lowrider, it's just a limousine. How's it going to handle that? Unless I reach this out more? But then I would have to, like, reach this... that's gonna be sus. That's gonna be sus, for sure. But if this does work with this, in air quotes, lowrider, we would go over the boat, and we would clip the star. Ooh, would we? Would we? Yes, there are pixels in between the road and the boat. And we do hit the star. Okay. Question is, how do we make this strong? We have $58,000 to work with. That is a substantial quantity of money. I do not, as I've mentioned before, not a bridge engineer. I do not know how to best utilize this money, but I figure if we can truss from under, then over the boat, because we don't want to hit, we don't want the boat to hit the truss, right? I've tried that before. I think I tried that in Polybridge 1, and I was like, oh, I think this will be fine, and the boat that hit the truss that I made under, and I was like, oh yeah, that fucking makes sense. So we go under, and then we go over. The reason I'm doubling these, that it almost looks like a double triangle, is because if I didn't, there would be hinge points that the bridge could sway around, and that's not ideal, really. We don't want the bridge to sway. I guess maybe we do. Maybe? I don't know. Do we want bridges to sway? Like with weather events and wind and stuff? I guess it would make sense if they did. But what do I know? I'm just guessing. I'm making somewhat educated guesses. And that's fantastic. That's fantastic enough. So, this entire bridge, I feel like I'm just gonna freehand the whole thing, because not only because of all the trouble I had, right, with auto triangulate last episode, but because auto triangulate does not seem to enjoy curved bridges like the one I seemingly have to build here. So I'm just not going to do it. And that's fine. That's totally fine. This is not looking very stable. This is not looking very stable. But oh, okay. That helps. That looks better. Oh, it can't fucking reach, boys. Oh no. Anyway, if that falls, we'll deal with that, those consequences later. We just want to make a bridge that generally makes sense, and then we'll suss out what's gone awry afterwards, which is kind of the opposite of safety percent. But I mean, if it's one of these things where I'm like way out of my element making one of these huge bridges, then maybe you, as the lovely viewer, could just cut me a little slack, because fuck knows I won't, and I'll be hard on myself. And you know what? Maybe that's not fair. Maybe that's not fair all the time. 2025, maybe be a little easier on myself. This bridge is not going to hold. We are way too far under budget. You know what? I'll play it. I'll play it. Holy fuck, wait, it holds? Oh, but the fucking lowrider! Oh no! Holy fuck, it went! But it went! It caught traction. It caught traction. Wait a fucking minute. Wait a goddamn minute. Go, you beautiful beast. Don't let that be. Don't let that be your downfall. Shit! So, we have some smoothing to do. Surprisingly, genuinely surprisingly, the bridge held fine. But we have to smooth out this landing some so it can get over that last little hump. And we really only need to like clip the edge of the star, right? We only need to clip the edge, so I can bring these up a fair bit. Hopefully. Because the stress never seemed to go above like 95 the whole time, unless I missed it. But like, I thought we were screwed here, but then Brodeo caught traction at the last second to go up and over, which is good. Stress seems fine still. It comes down, we're well supported, but then we need the star. Check. Can he get it up? No fucking way, brother. Dude! Oh, you goober. You absolute goober. This right here, that's goober behavior. At that point, you know what? No. At that point, you just put a sign. Put a sign up before they hit the bridge, low ground clearance. I drive trucks for a living. I see those signs all the time, and I know my ground clearance is fine. Because I know what it is. If you're a limo driver, you should know your ground clearance is not. Take a different bridge. Frick, man. Okay, so that means we need these to come down slightly. And then this can come up a little bit, up a little bit, up a little bit, and up a little bit. The angle still might be, like, realistically, this node needs to come up more, I think. And I'm actually going to. I'm going to raise these triangles a little bit because the road is coming up to meet those triangles, those triangle nodes, and that may reduce their the girth, the strength. Strength is the word I was looking for. Girth is just on my mind. Let's try this out. So we've sussed that out. Glowing Gorge, by the way, Polybridge devs, very cute. Very cute. I love the way it looks. Very epic. Everything is fine. We're so far under budget. Like, I'm really proud of this bridge. I just want it to work, right? Like, I want bro to get up the thing. Are you sharding in my mouth and face? Really? Okay, once more under the bridge, more like over the bridge. We need this lifted. Let's make sure these are equal distance. This lifted, right? That's gotta be it. That's got, like, this node here just needs to come up more, right? And this node too. So bigger triangles to adjust for that accordingly. We're still way under budget. The stress was still completely fine. This bridge, I have such high hopes for, and things seem to be going fantastically. But could you just please, Monsieur limo driver, just get up the dang thing. Get up the dang thing. Is this gonna be enough? Please. Oh my god. Oh my god. Really? The back wheels aren't touching. And the front wheels aren't touching. Holy fuck. Like, what am I, a millimeter away? Make that higher, make that higher, make that slightly higher, make these triangles bigger. This has to work. It is such a good-looking bridge. It is such a good-looking bridge. Please, please, work. I want it. I want it to happen. I want this to happen for us. It has to. It simply has to. Oh, I didn't realize there was a little hut over here. That's cute. Please. Oh. Thank God. Oh my Lord. Top 22%. Honestly, top 22%. I'm proud of that. The bridge looked good. I felt good making the bridge. Like, I felt like in between helpful comments and playing through Polybridge 1 and now, you know, X% through Polybridge 2, I feel more comfortable making bridges. Not that this may ever be a profession of mine. Bridge building. Polybridge. Now that could. That could. This has been fantastic. Thank you for being here for my successes. I was very proud of those bridges today, even if it took a heavy bit of tweaking on some of them, but that's okay. We're learning, we're loving this game, as we may not know its exploits, but I don't even know if I would utilize them if I did know them, because I think it's more fun just building cool looking, realistic, I guess in air quotes, type bridges. So thank you for watching. Hope you enjoy. If you did, smooch that subscribe button. Thank you. Bye.